All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Space Brothers, episode 4. All right, we're almost done with the test.
Almost,
but not quite.
Yeah,
And
so some kind of special test, a secret test maybe, possibly, could be.
But also, we know that girl's name, Serika. Okay, and maybe, just maybe, you guys have more in common than you would otherwise think.
I love we don't actually, spend time getting to know each other that well because we're two awkward doofuses from across the room or what have you.
Yep.
But we're secretly, actually potentially the biggest best friends potentially there ever could be. But it's going to take us, 8 episodes more to get to that point, you know?
Right.
Because life circumstances and stuff is in the way.
And
then
also
there's going to be that moment when they talk and then it's like, oh my God!
Okay, so you also do the thing too. Yeah, exactly.
We become best friends? Yep! And then it's just amazing.
But right now, tests.
Yes, tests. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Next, Hibito.
Wait, what?
ご安心ください。これは事故ではありません。ご覧の映像は来年打ち上げが予定。
Jeez.
Oh.
重力訓練の一つです。高度
That's
1万メートル上
cool.
空から急降下し、約30秒間の無重力状態を体験します。
Wow.
わお！この訓練では宇宙酔い状態になり、中にはおえっとしてしまう人も。
Yep.
そんな中、今回一番元気そうだったのはこの人。ミスター・ヒビトなんだ。
Cool. So he's like a very big face of the whole program and stuff as far as being like a young, attractive guy,
Right.
講師を目指すなんて。
羨ましいぜ、ヒビト。お前の後ろに
第二面接室へどうぞ。はい。行ってくるよ。
Mr. Politician.
Yep.
青春してやがる。
Yes, so much fun. Can't you tell from his face?
Whereas they're all nervous and fidgety and stuff.
長かった1週間が終わるのだ。そして私が合格するか否かは。
I love the theme for this show. It's just so
Yeah.
positive and filled with dreams and hope.
あの場所は僕になるはずだ。
That's right.
ありがとうございました。よっしゃ
Yeah.
Oh, they all are stopping here.
ー。ここにはきっと私が。
南波さん、第二面接室へ。
No music for you. Oh, okay.
こう見えても私は面接には慣れた方だ。だってこの最終面接の前に英語面接や専門知識面接、精神面接なんてものもあったのだ。一体何回面接すんだ？中でもまるで取り調べみたいな
Oh, it was, yes.
面接官が怖い。
君、若い頃に万引きしたことは
Damn!
あるんじゃないですか。どうなの？
あれここって JAXA だよ。
どうぞ。失礼します。
どうしようケンジ。今あるものに満足することなく挑戦し続けること、未知なるものへの好奇心こそが人間の尊厳かと。猫かぶりまくりだよ。
Yeah.
今もなお。
But if the guy's good, it'll be that he pushes past all that stuff.
最後に私から。Did you find something new about yourself recently?
発見ですか？なんだよあん。
See how good their English is, yeah.
Right, it's an abstract question using find.
なんか答えないと。
Right.
どうするどうする
Distracted by the toupee.
私は
Oh,
What did he say?
what did he say? I failed the interview. Yeah.
Discovered that I have to go to the bathroom.
まあまあまあ割といいんじゃないか
Trying to build up his confidence.
最後のは微妙だが全
Shaky? What did you say?
Yeah.
What made it shaky?
I
What?
discovered that I headbutt my superior if they badmouth my brother. Yeah.
Nice.
森さんおお向井さん土井さん若田さんに野口さん古川さん星出さん由井さ
I wonder if these are real people too.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
んお
Hey.
そうだよな
Yeah.
そりゃいるよな
It's a nice end of the wall here with no
Yeah.
more photos. So
Uh-huh.
space.
Yeah. Visualize it.
Yeah. Yeah. With this goober smile and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, hold up the hands. You can.
That's right.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. So good. Anybody see
Nobody
that?
saw that, right?
Ah, he's such a kid.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He did not. No.
Lick it so no one else will take it.
Yeah. Oh my god, you little shit.
が任務に集中できるよう NASA はいろいろケアしてるだろ
家族支援プログラムを使えばあなたたちの家族を呼び寄せて
Oh. Oh, shoot.
That's awesome.
一人ぼっちでどうするのそうだな
Little.
じゃあまず一人分だけお願いしようかな一人でいいのね
My pea in a pod, you know?
解くべきだもんねだってもしかしたら僕らの仕事仲間になるかもしれないからな
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But moving all the way to Houston, though.
Right.
赤部君もいいですよね。火星探査を誰より熱望しているのが伝わりました。B 班は優秀な人が多いな。
でもやっぱり今回の主役はこの人だな
Oh, her. Yeah.
僕もそう思う。
Yeah.
聡明だしね。英会話でも表現力あったよ。
伊藤セリカさん
しかも美人だ。
Oh my god.
彼なんてどうですか私はいいと思ったんですが
Yeah.
ああ。
Come on.
Yeah, but what was that answer?
それでは皆さん
Oh, they might be disincentivized to pick him because it'll look like nepotism.
Maybe.
青竹さん
ねえ難波くん今度日比斗くんにサイン頼んどいてもらえないかなふみちゃんへって書いてもらえたらすごい嬉しいんだけど
Oh.
いいですよなんならキスマークもつけさせますよ
本当に嬉しいありがとう
いえいえ
That's cute.
Yeah.
もらえるんだってサリカちゃんももらいなよ本当ですか
もちろんですとも
Yeah.
皆さんもうちょいくっついて。
でも待てよ
But,
って
yeah.
ことはセリカさんまでヒビトファンなわけ
No!
ヒビトめ
Can't lose to my brother in this too.
まあいいや
Yeah.
セリカさんには俺
Amazing.
長かった二次試験は終わった
No way!
My guy, maybe you shouldn't be an astronaut because you cannot be present.
Watch, they all get drunk and they miss the secret special exam that they have to come to the next day. And then...
Or some of them end up
because
being
he drinks all the time, he's like, yeah, it's fine, I've got it.
ああいうのは答えを選んでちゃダメだね。最初に浮かんだことが正解だよ。
Oh no.
そうかもしれないな。僕もムックンの言う通り、インスピレーションで答え。
Wait, they'll all share what they said for the... Yeah.
僕は
Yeah.
小説のような作り物は科学的ではない。だからこれまで自分はノンフィクション系の本。
What?
Okay.
だけど友人が作家になったことがきっかけで最近小説も読むようになった、という話をしたんだ。フィクションであれノンフィクションであれ実直に作っている人がいる。そのことを認め率直に触れてみれば何であれ新鮮で楽しく受け。
Wow.
Okay, cool.
That's cool for someone that couldn't enjoy fiction before that.
Yeah. What about you?
He fucked up the question, didn't he? Oh no.
日頃から自分のことに注目しているか、自己管理能力を問われるような質問で。
No,
He does not. He does not.
No.
俺もまあそんな感じの答えだった。
Oh no.
忘れちゃったけど。
No, he remembers now.
Oh,
Hauntingly.
shit.
みんなよりシャンプーがよく泡立ちます。わざわざ面接で言うことじゃねえ。
Just into the...
Yeah.
He got dropped into the shadow, the shadow realm immediately. Yep.
Yeah. Dead. Hey, this is how you can go to space.
Yep. I'm getting abducted.
さよなら。
Yeah.
宇宙。
Goodbye, Mars.
All the way. Yep. Eventually, Hibito stopped thinking.
Yeah. No.
Muta.
Muta. Yeah.
パソコンでも携帯でも大丈夫だから。
いいな。アドレス交換。俺も携帯持ってたんだけどな。
Oh, he doesn't even have one. Oh.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe fix that.
南波さんもアドレス交換しませんか？
セリカさん。いや、それが携帯流しちゃって。
So what you do?
流す？
Ask her to send you an email, and then when you have a computer or phone or whatever.
せっかくのセリカさんとの会話を。
Wow.
That's how much bad luck he's having right now.
食べたら辛いで入れろよな。もう
ムックン。ほら、これ。
He wrote it down.
for him.
メモったから。
Oh, he wrote down everyone's.
すっごい。
That's a politician right there, too.
Yeah.
新しい携帯を買ったら登録するといいよ。
Thank you. Just tears.
I love you.
いいとも。
Yes.
And then
they became
and then
brothers.
they get drunk, and he loses the paper.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, da-doom. He's getting his new
Excitedly
phone.
buying a phone, yeah.
海外通話、メールサービスのご利用はそのまま継続ということでよろしいですか？
Yes. Uh-huh.
昨日は嬉しさのあまり
Oh no.
つい飲みすぎちまった。しかし。
Take a photo of it now.
Yeah. And then the wind blows it out of his hand. Oh, okay.
Okay.
セリカさんのアドレスが俺の。
He's already done it. He's just...
Right.
まさか。セリカさん。
No, you just put her contact in.
もし。
He's rejected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
よ、久しぶり。
元気っぽいね、むっちゃん。
Oh my god.
声の調子。
They scared us there.
Yeah.
Do you want to move to Houston?
Yeah.
じゃあ、
That's such a bro moment.
自信あるってことね。
I mean,
みんなよりシャンプーが泡立ちます。あとリンスも泡立ちます。当然だ。
Yeah, absolutely. What are you talking about?
俺は難波日々とのお兄ちゃんで終わらねえぞ。
Yeah.
多分な。
っていうことはこっちに来るんだなむっちゃん。
ああ、行くとも。
じゃあ来週来なよ。
No.
Well.
Okay.
You just got all their contact info.
なんて急な
Watch
話
him
だ。
fail the JAXA,
どうせ
but
三次
then
試験
him
は何
apply
ヶ
to
月も先
NASA
なんだからさ、
instead,
むっち
you
ゃん。
know?
Oh, a few months before. Okay.
仕事ぶりを見るチャンスだよ。
Oh, nice. Yeah, let's get that
That's gonna
nepotism
be
working
awesome.
for us.
そんなのなさ持ちだよ。
Yeah, you ain't gonna have to worry about shit, dude.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's go.
正直、日々とに合わせる顔などないの。
Sure, no, I get that, yeah.
NASA の誘惑に負けた。
What? Yeah, it's gonna be fucking awesome to get to live on site at NASA.
Oh, yeah, that's
NASA。
it's fantastic.
Houston, we're making contact.
That's right.
そのフレーズが頭の中で歌に変わった。
I thought he was singing it out loud, like kind of
Yeah.
NASA, NASA,
Right.
NASA, NASA, NASA. He's probably like,
Yeah.
you know,
Right. Absolutely. All right.
All right, nice episode. Yep.
Cool.
I love the licking the fucking
Yeah.
spot. Like that is so funny. It's
He
just-
learned that because of having brothers. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
okay.
Great episode.
Awesome.
Nice, fun episode.
Yep.
The exam stuff will get postponed till later.
Right.
That's a nice little fun thing to kind of give us a breather bit here from all this. But the interview, he bombed the last question so hard.
Like you've been bombing several different things that like could be very important for being an astronaut, dude. So yeah, the fact that you're gonna be living in Houston and you can like get actual like advice from astronauts and stuff, that will
That
be
might be
very
what
helpful.
saves you.
Yeah, because
Otherwise, hey, you know what? Maybe you don't work at JAXA, but you try and apply for NASA. That might not work because it might have to be like a U.S. citizen or something. But
sure, although
maybe they'll make an exception.
I
Who knows?
imagine he'd be able to get a work visa if you know.
Oh, I mean, yes. If he's like, I'm an astronaut. Right this way. Here you are.
Nobody fucks with U.S. immigration, not even NASA.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, we want him to literally be an astronaut. Fuck off. Why? Because we said so.
God, I know some friends were like,
Yep.
It's been like a 5-year process. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyhow, whole other thing.
Yep.
I felt those moments where his soul was just leaving
yeah.
his body. Just like, well, fuck me.
Like-
Bye, I guess.
I couldn't exactly sympathize with that for that question.
Well,
because
no. It's in a language he doesn't understand.
No, that's
as well.
true. It is
It is
definitely-
an abstract question too. you
Sure.
know? And he did answer it correctly, but he didn't understand that it was that deep.
Right. Yeah. And especially when you get the comparison of afterwards asking the straight A type student person who's like, yes, I will answer all these questions very
Insane
well.
levels of like personal awareness and like not reading comprehension, but like listening comprehension to like the
exactly.
tone and the way that someone speaks it and
Right.
stuff. And so he's like, they're trying to see if we become more aware of ourselves and who we are. And he probably thought, like Muta probably thought myself meaning like my body. So like, what do I physically do that's different?
And on top of that, because he was so nervous, he's probably thinking, this is like chaff questions to like throw out there to like, try and get at me, as opposed to just, no, this is a direct question that will...
Right. So rather than hesitate and look like I'm struggling to think of something, I'll just say the first thing that came to my head,
Yeah, exactly. Show that I'm not putting up a front, right?
Right, and in a lot of ways, the only way that that's good is that you clearly didn't make up the best response possible.
Right.
You just say whatever's on your mind immediately. Mm-hmm. Which can be good.
Which could
in
be good.
some instances.
Yeah.
You're honest,
But, Like,
but also it also sounds like there's not a lot going on up there, you know? Just
right, like that's oh boy.
Oh boy. I do really love that we got to hear Makabe Kenji's answer though, because it did kind of give us a little bit of an understanding as to what kind of person he is.
Right.
He's so grounded, I would say, in the here and now and in the reality of interacting in this world and people and stuff, that fiction felt like a pointless distraction. It doesn't feel like it's worth his time. But then he realized, because all the people that write these stories are real people, he's like, oh, right, I can connect with the person of the author.
Right, there is something real here, even if the story itself is fake.
Yeah, and I actually heard that argument be used a lot as to why people won't read fiction.
Oh,
is they're like, I don't see the point of it when I can get so much more edified by reading non-fictional stuff that was like, you know, full of real life stories and experiences and stuff. And I've always found it to be a thing of where I'm like, but in a lot of ways, doesn't that show your lack of capacity to read between the lines of drawing things from fictional stories
to your own life? Because historical events already don't have any direct application to your life, right? So it's all about learning things from that.
If it happened yesterday, technically it's still history, you know. So
right, but so it's the from that standpoint, it kind of doesn't really matter whether it's historical or fiction, other than maybe, some fiction doesn't really have much to glean from it.
Well, in some ways it matters how you answer this question of do you have the capacity to look at yourself and have an introspective point of, learning something
and let's be
adjusting.
Real. That is an actual thing that Muta struggles with.
Yeah, it is a very real struggle for him.
Both in the, headbutting superior immediately because it's just, how dare you, right? Mm-hmm. But then also a lot of the way in that he is inside his own head in not a good way, right? That would absolutely be something you wouldn't want to have, you wouldn't want to deal with when you're going to be going up to space and there's all of these things on the line in other people's lives.
Impulsivity is not a healthy, helpful thing in this environment. I'd assume. I'd be surprised if it was helpful.
Right.
I'm very surprised. But hey, Serika's number, an email or line or whatever it is in 2025, this very far off year in the future, you know, where they're exchanging email addresses with their cell phones. I understand that might have been a translator thing because they're using an app or line equivalent.
Sure.
But it was very funny to have that. And then it's don't worry, buddy, I got you. I wrote them all down. It's the best wingman ever. Let's go. And here, that's what Muta's response is. And our response was just holy shit, this guy's pretty fucking awesome.
Well, and
the
also
idea that he wrote it all down.
He's old school. He's not I'll just, save it
I'll
on
just
my phone.
Scan your barcode thing on your phone or your QR code or whatever.
Well, because if you want something secure, you need physical things that can be lost.
No, so politicians and a lot of leader type people and stuff like that would specifically a lot of stories and things, they would go around and make a meaningful connection with each person that is in their environment. They'd write down it's not just their names,
but
they're something like a contact info thing, but then something also to
help
draw
solidify
reference,
them in memory.
Right, so that you can remember them, and then when you see them again, you go, hello, so-and-so.
Right, I know who you are. You're not just a name and a number.
Exactly, and it's holy shit, he's... there's a reason for that, because if you type it in, your muscle memory doesn't correlate as much to the effort that it took to write it down.
Sure, and while I am definitely the kind of person that with contacts, you can usually, there will be a notes or miscellaneous section or something, and I'll put in a little blurb there.
Right.
Not everyone will necessarily do that.
Yeah. But very, very cool little moment there. But okay. Hibito gets to bring family over to Houston, and he chooses Muta. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
As far as a very out of the blue plot development that makes sense, we're learning about the world. This is just how the world works here. Can you imagine if I don't know, one of us basically got a gig with something that was our
YouTube.
dream, or no, we were on the crew of the Critical Role animated series as like story writers in the writers room or what have you.
Oh no, yeah.
And it's like, do you want to come to LA and like live with me? They'll pay for everything there or what have you. It's like,
get your ass over
here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Right.
What are you talking about? That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I love that it's because, okay, we haven't gotten a lot of perspective from Hibito so far in the show. Most of it's been Muta.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because Hibito doesn't have conflict right now.
For sure.
He's the golden boy. But he would be aware of what Muta's doing.
Yes.
Right? Like,
yes, he would.
even if he's very busy and he's in another country and all of that stuff, right? When he talks with mom and dad, he is absolutely going to be like, all right, what's the whole situation, right? Even if he doesn't necessarily bother you about it as much, even if you don't bother him about it as much, because you're like, I'm doing my thing, I need to catch up to you, I don't want to, I want to focus, and I don't want to like get wrapped up in comparisons or anything like that, right?
For sure.
But yeah, he is absolutely rooting for you. He was, he also sort of issued that challenge, right? Of what did you, do you remember what you said to me that day?
Yep.
So of course he's like, yeah, now get over here.
Right. And so, yeah, that's going to be the next stage of the story. And given that we have some time, a considerable amount of time between now and the next exam, there's hope for Muta to have some kind of a transformation, if you will, before the next exam kind of changes his scoring in the minds of these people here, because he was very much the fourth choice as far as everybody was concerned.
Oh yeah, and I love that
Seniko is number one, and Kenji and even the rival guy who came
this other
in,
dude,
this other dude were above him.
I like that was showcased because I wouldn't have bought it if he was like a serious consideration. An X Factor, sure.
One guy liked him.
Yeah, one guy liked him, right?
Yeah.
But this is also an avenue of where, because of that, he could fail this test at JAXA and be okay because he's going to be living in Houston over where NASA is.
Right. So
he could fail at JAXA and then make it with NASA.
Or maybe he doesn't make it with NASA. He just gets to be in the environment of astronauts so much that he gets some part of what he's been always wanting.
Right. He's able to...
By proximity.
Yeah, he's able to, like, work at NASA not as an astronaut but as like one of the people with on the ground or something, right?
He could be someone in any
one of the people at like the
doesn't actually go to space
at the desks,
and then it becomes a thing where the next year he applies or what have you.
Right. And so then it's he's learning a ton, and so it's like, all right, yeah, it makes sense that he could eventually get to the point where he's an astronaut,
right?
But while he is he's also there with his brother. And so that way we can focus on the brothers part of Space Brothers.
Yeah, and it could lead to some fun things where maybe Serika gets in, but Kenji doesn't.
Sure.
And then it's a thing of where, I now have a friend who's an astronaut, and she's like awesome, and she's up there, and Kenji and I are like, come on, bro, next year we'll be ready, we'll be studied and everything. We'll get it again, and we'll go back, and that's why this story is, 100 episodes so far already.
And there could even be the thing of like, if he is needing like more studying or something and she does become an astronaut, right? Then it's okay, dude, like she's in the area, something could happen, He ends up like wingmanning his brother as they're like going up into space, like
that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Yeah. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. And also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.